Understanding Arabic language comes with a lot of reward. In fact, it is the dream of many people, especially the Muslims. The Muslims want to learn Arabic language because they want to have a direct access to the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and also to the teaching of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But all this comes with a lot of challenges due to the complexity and the rich history of Arabic language. Generally, learning any language comes with a lot of challenging. Why? Because learning a language is like trying to discover a new version of yourself, trying to become another person, trying to exhibit new habit and character. So it is very difficult to become somebody else. That is why learning a language generally is very difficult. But for you to navigate through the challenges of learning new language, you have four things you have to consider. The first one is the knowledge, knowing what and knowing why, what you want and why you want the thing. The second one is the skill, knowing how to do these things, getting somebody to teach you and knowing the books you need to learn, the materials you need for learning. Then the third one is your desire to learn. You want to learn, you have the desire, not that somebody is forcing you to. You have the desire, you have the love to learn such language. Then the last one is um, putting all these things into practice. That is, start learning. Having the knowledge, having the skill, having the desire will not help you achieve anything. This will only cover 50% of what you need. The remaining 50% is you putting in action. Inshallah, in this video, I'll be taking you through the step-to-step guide to learn Arabic language from the beginning, from the scratch, till you become a pro. So stay tuned as I'll be right back. Welcome back. We'll begin our discussion with the first step. The first step is what I will call understanding the basics. You need to understand the basic things in Arabic language. The first thing is learning Arabic alphabets. The 28 alphabets, you need to learn and identify each of these alphabets. The second thing in the first step is enriching yourself with basic vocabularies. You need to learn vocabularies of things around you. Your head, your ear, your nose, your eye, your hand, your house, your chair, door, car. Basic things, things around you. What do we call them in Arabic? Then also common phrases, how to greet in Arabic language, numbers in Arabic language, how to ask for places in Arabic language, how to stop a taxi or a cab, how to ask for help. These are the basic phrases, daily phrases you need in Arabic language. You should know at this stage of learning, you depend more on what we call imitating learning. You imitate people, you listen to what people say, you imitate them. You don't care about grammar at this stage. You have nothing to do with grammar. You don't have to bother about grammar. You just want to hear people saying something, you ask what is the meaning and try to replicate the same thing, repeat, and you move on. So then we come to step number two. Step number two is what we call build your foundation. You have to build your foundation in Arabic language. To build your foundation on the following. The first one is basic grammar. In the first stage, you learn vocabularies, basic vocabularies, you learn basic phrases. Now you will want to create your own sentences by yourself. You will want to say something, you will want to bring your vocabularies together to form sentences. So you will need basic grammar to be able to do that. I will advise you to focus on learning the following. The first one is sentence structure in Arabic. There are two sentence structures in Arabic, basically. Then they are subdivided. The first one we call, in Arabic, we have what we call al-jumlatul ismiya and al-jumlatul fi'liya. The nominal sentences and the verbal sentences. The nominal sentences are sentences that start with nouns, while verbal sentences are sentences that start with verbs. For nominal sentences, you uh, focus on two things. The first one is called the mubtada, which is the subject of the nominal sentence, the noun you are discussing about. The second one is the khabar, which is the predicate of the nominal sentences. While in verbal sentence, you also pay attention to two things basically, which is al-fi'lu wal-fa'il, the verb and the subject of the verb. Then in addition, we have the object of the verb. So these are what you pay attention to understand sentence structure in Arabic. Then also build your structure trying to understand the usage of masculinity and femininity in Arabic language. Then you also build your foundation on this writing and reading. You need to practice how to write, you need to practice how to read. Write every day, read every day. Read basic books, simple books. Read basic texts, like simple texts that you can easily understand. Start reading the Quran, trying to understand short verses in the Quran, short ahadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Try to read, write them, and also to improve your writing skill. That is what we call copy text. Copy text. You have a text, you copy it the way it is. Try to replicate the same thing. Start with Surah Al-Fatiha. Try to put it down, write it down. Then you start with the last 10 surah, last 10 surah of the Quran. Write them down. It improves your reading and writing skills. Then the last thing you build your foundation on is engaging in simple conversation. Engage in conversation. Don't wait for people to speak Arabic with you before you can speak Arabic. Try when you know somebody understands Arabic, try to speak Arabic with the person. Try basic conversation, not until you go into complex discussion. No, it will be difficult for you to do that. Start with basic things, greeting, introduction, ask for places, ask how this person is doing in Arabic. Basic conversation. These are what you need. This is step 2. The step 1 and step 2 covers the beginner level of learning Arabic. Inshallah, we're going to the step 3, which will cover bi'ithnillah, the intermediate level of learning Arabic. I'll be right back. Stay tuned. You are welcome back to our discussion. I hope you are enjoying this discussion. We are starting bi'ithnillah now with the step 3. Step 3 is what I call intermediate proficiency. There are basic things you need to understand in this step and things you need to put into practice, things you need to do in this step. The first one is expand vocabulary. You need to expand your vocabulary. How do you do that? Learn vocabularies for each themes. For example, travel, vocabularies about travel. Food, eating, vocabularies about food, eating. Politics, vocabulary about politics. Religion, vocabularies about religion. Sport, vocabularies. Look for at least 20 to 30 vocabularies about each of these themes. You learn these vocabularies and try to form sentences with each of these vocabulary. Then the next thing is expand your grammar. You have to expand your grammar. I can recommend for you, you can start learning the book Al-Nahwu Al-Wadih and the book Mabadi Al-Sarfiyya, the book 1, or you start with Matnu of Al-Ajrumiyya. So the Matnu of Ajrumiyya, you get somebody to teach you. You have to expand your grammar. Then improve your listening ability. You have to improve your listening ability by listening to people speaking Arabic, listening to native speakers, engage in conversation with native speakers, try to watch Arabic podcasts or Arabic movies without subtitles, without translation. Try to get the meaning. If there's any word you don't get, then you can resort back to your dictionary trying to get the meaning. So you improve your listening ability. You can also do that by joining language exchange group. People who are also learning Arabic language of the same category can come together, form a group on WhatsApp, Telegram, or any of the social platform, or if possible, physical group. You come together and you engage yourself in speaking Arabic. So this is how you improve your listening and speaking ability. So now we come to step 4 on advanced level. In this stage, you have to go deep into syntax and grammar. The reason why you have to go into syntax and grammar, because in Arabic language, when you talk about fluency, the basic of fluency in Arabic language is for you to be able to maintain the grammar rules. Ibn Jinni mentioned in his book when he was giving the definition of Nahu, which is Arabic syntax, in his book Al-Khasa'is, when he was defining it, it ends it with لِيَلْحَقَ مَنْ لَيْسَ مِنْ أَهْلِ الْعَرَبِيَّةِ بأهلها بالفصاحة أو في الفصاحة فينطقون بها وإن لم يكونوا من أهلها. It is so that those who are not Arabs trying to learn Arabic will be able to compete with the Arabs in fasaha, in eloquency, and they will speak Arabic language with fluency even if they are not from the Arabs. So you have to expand your knowledge, go deep in Nahu and Soruf and also in Balagha. Then advanced vocabulary. You also need to advance your vocabulary. You need to expand your vocabulary by reading the Quran, trying to get the words in the Quran, reading classical Arabic books, hadith, poetic books, the one of Imam Shafi'i and other people, classical Arabic book. Try to read newspapers in Arabic language, try to read magazines in Arabic language. Reading all these texts will expand your grammar, will advance your grammar and also your vocabulary. Then fluency in speaking. One of the challenges and the complaint of many people learning Arabic, they will tell you that we understand Arabic language when people speak. We understand the grammar. When someone make mistake in the usage of grammar, we can easily correct this person. But our problem is we find it difficult to speak, or when we speak, we find it difficult to maintain the grammar rules. What you have to know is that number one, as you speak Arabic language, don't be afraid of making mistake. No one is free of making mistake. Everyone make mistake, and in fact, making mistake improve you. When you make mistake and someone correct you, tomorrow you'll be more careful. And do not let making mistake be the reason why you don't speak Arabic. You have to continue speaking even when you make mistakes. So don't be afraid of failing. Don't be afraid of making mistake, and don't be afraid of people correcting you. So correction should not be a problem. Correction should be an improvement. So to improve your fluency, you can engage in writing essay, journal entry, and longer text in Arabic language. You can also participate in debates. Participate in debate with people. Debate with people on specific topics, maybe religious topic. Try to engage in discussion in Arabic language, and also public speaking. Try to speak in public. Try to deliver sermon, khutbah. If you're an imam, try to speak in Arabic language. Start your khutbah, write it down in Arabic, and come out and speak in Arabic. Sometimes you speak English, you have presentation in English language or your own language. Try to chip in some Arabic phrases in your discussion. This is how you build public speaking in the new language you are learning. The last thing that we want to mention in this step, which is very important, is practice how to think in Arabic. Most of the challenges we face is that we go through a difficult step to speak Arabic. For example, someone wants to speak Arabic language, he will first of all have that thing in his mind. Then in his mind, he have it in his language, translate it to Arabic language in his mind, then say it out. This is very difficult, and it makes speaking Arabic language challenging for a lot of people. So you have to practice how to think in Arabic. How do you do that? Try to construct sentences in your mind in Arabic language. Start now. It is something you practice. You don't just wake up and start thinking in a particular language. You have to practice it. Put sentences, words together in your mind. Try to do it in Arabic language. You think put it in practice. So when you are able to think, it becomes more easier for you to speak. Someone says something, immediately you can give an answer, you can give a response, you can say without thinking, without stammering while you are speaking your Arabic language. Then we come to step 5. Step 5 is what I will call cultural immersion. You have to learn the culture of the Arabs. It is better if you can travel to any of the Arabic speaking country for you to understand a language better, for you to be able to communicate and converse in a particular language. You have to understand the culture. That is when you understand what they use a particular word for and what they don't use it for. Words may be similar, but the usage may be different. You need to understand also the tonation when the Arabs are happy, how do they express themselves? When they are sad, how do they express themselves? You need to understand their culture. So if you can travel, then you can also enroll yourself in a language school where you have more people who speak Arabic. You can also engage yourself in groups where people, learners, teachers come together, speak Arabic, or you can try to attend conference in Arabic conferences where people come and discuss in Arabic language. You can also go into Arabic history, Arabic literature. We talk about adab. You start from the adab of Asr al-Jahili, of the pre-Islamic era, the adab of Asr al-Islam, the Islamic era, the Asr al-Abbasi, the Umayyad era. You learn this literature so that you understand the culture of the Arabs, and also for that you'll be able to enhance your Arabic language, and you start speaking Arabic language like a native speaker. So you also need to engage with Arabic media, literature, and arts. And lastly, consistency. Always speak Arabic, always write Arabic, always read Arabic text. You do this every day and you see changes in your Arabic language. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope this helps.